All right. So today was super interesting. I want to play you this clip here where Kristi Noem gets denied access into the Broadview City Hall. It's just unbelievable. Sound down. Here we go.
Can we use the restroom? No, you cannot. We can? Okay. All right. Thank you. Interesting. That's what Governor Pritzker says is cooperation in keeping people safe.
So why wouldn't they let you in? What's been going on here? What's been going on here, Secretary?
We were coming to go out and do some operations to pick up some guys with criminal convictions on them, and the city police wouldn't even let us use a restroom.
And you were just blocked by a worker here for the city?
A worker at the municipal building here in Broadmoor would not allow us to go in and to use a restroom at the police station. So as much as these local leaders and governors talk about cooperating and having the backs of our law enforcement officers, this is what we have to put up with every single day. And all we're doing is getting criminals as terrorists and cartels and gang members off the streets to make families safer here. It's ridiculous.
I mean, is it impeding law enforcement? I mean, this is a real problem around
here. This is a real problem. I'm so proud of our officers that deal with this every single day. They know that America's got their backs, but what they face here every day is real prosecution.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. Wow. Municipal Broadview building.
Wouldn't let the Secretary of Homeland Security
inside the building?
Secretary of Homeland Security denied. Okay. Yeah, that deserves to. So, this is the landscape in Chicago. If you look at social media, it's overwhelmingly for a forceful ICE presence and for a forceful National Guard to rid the streets of criminals and rid the streets of crime. So, Perplexity just came out with this new browser called Comet. And so Perplexity, more than any other AI-driven LLM, has always been native to hooking up with the internet. Like, that's what it did. And some browsers early on were like, no, can't search the internet. You know, we're just November 2023 is all the is all the knowledge we have. So we're gonna take a look at the Perplexity Comet Browser. What do you say? And we're gonna ask it some questions. Okay. Here we go. How's it going, Perplexity? Okay, so great. All right. I'm going to give you sort of a context to something I want you to give me a result for. So I'm going to give you a contest, talk about it a little bit, and then ask you a question for a result. Do you follow me? All right. Having difficult speaking, so assistant. So now perplexity acts like an assistant, and this is the way that you want to use AI to act like an assistant. It's literally like having a virtual assistant that you pay $20-$30 an hour for, and it's perplexity especially is very unique and very exciting. So yes, I follow what you're saying. You give me some context, talk through the thing, go ahead and share. Okay, so I'm going to, and this is what you always want to do with AI. You want to give it a context, a reference, so it can be informed. Okay, here's the landscape here in Chicago. You have President Trump pushing for a safer community in Chicago, which is a sanctuary city. So there's a huge ICE presence. Then there is a backlash in the community and a backlash in the news, a backlash in the Chicago political and Illinois administration. They're saying they don't want Chicago's help. They just want the money to do it themselves. Yet Chicago has like one of the highest murder rates in all of the country, and this is sort of the landscape. Trump is trying to stop crime in Chicago. There's lots of protests, lots of organized resistance, but if you look on social media, the people overwhelmingly are in support. So you have an overwhelming support of sort of the quiet majority, and then just a few elite politicians and protest groups are making it difficult and putting a bad spin on everything. Do you follow me? Okay, I wish I could put together my thoughts better, but what is it going to say? Okay, so now I'm going to press enter. So my rambling, let's see what it says. She's acting as my assistant. Yes, your description is clear. The current situation in Chicago involves President Trump prioritizing safety, and I say due to the city's sanctuary city. This is a strong opposition from local politicians, state administrators, activists who prefer local autonomy, resist federal involvement. Social media sentiment, however, it seems to show a broad public support for tougher crime policies, with vocal opposition appearing concentrated among political elites, organized protesters. Ready for your specific question. I want you to act as a public affairs specialist in the city of Chicago for ICE, Immigration Custom and Enforcement. So I would like you to tell me how perplexity could be used to help perform public affairs specialist duties to make the narrative more positive for the ICE and Homeland Security, so on and so forth. Before you generate an answer, do you understand me? And do you have any questions? Man, I'm having trouble talking today. Okay. All right. Yes, your question is fully understood as public special sir. With a focus on ICE and Homeland Security, you want a concrete ways to use Perplexity for public communications duties. I can proceed directly with the actual recommendations. Okay, great. Proceed. Exclamation point. Oops. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened. Okay. Oh, I know what I did. I did keep pressing the wrong. Great. Proceed. Let's have some music. Okay, see, I keep going to my StreamYard preview to change things. Yes, your question is full understood. Okay, great, proceed. Perplexity can be used by a public affairs specialist in Chicago to strategically improve public perception of ICE and Homeland Security by streamlining message development, monitoring sentiment, and enhancing engagement with local communities. Message development. Draft clear data communications highlighting positive impacts of ICE operations, ensure messaging and emphasize respect for community diversity and legal protections, reducing misunderstandings, sentiment monitoring, use social sentiment analysis to track public opinions, trends on social media and news platforms, regularly review feedback and adapt communication strategies to respond promptly, community engagement, identify influential community members, local organizations, and media outlets to collaborate on town halls, Q&A sessions, and open forums to foster transparency and build trust, deploy targeted outreach such as educational workshops or resource guides about federal policies, local impacts, making it easier for residents to understand. Crisis management, prepare rapid response materials, leverage real-time data. By iterating these approaches, public affairs can the Chicagoland's communities. Okay. You can assist me in all the tasks that you just listed. Keep hitting the wrong button there. All right. Yes, I can assist you in the tasks I listed above. I can help you develop clear, positive messages and talking points, analyze, summarize public sentiment from news and social media, identify key community stakeholders and recommend engagement strategies, create managed materials for rapid response in crisis situations, draft educational guides and out. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Oh, right. You see, that used to be an entire team. It would take an entire team to do that. Do all the research, do all of the presentation development, so on and so forth. Perplexity can do it as an assistant for free. So this is the way forward. The landscape is clear. You have public support. You can see it in social media. You can see it in the comments that I just showed at the beginning of this broadcast. And then you have sort of the legacy news media. ABC, CBS, NBC are all, WTTW are all anti-Trump. The only station in Chicago that gives Trump any props, any sort of balanced news reporting is WGN. And so we would need to create relationships with reporters from WGN and the other news, independent news people who are on the ground giving balanced reporting, and then use Perplexity and AI tools to really kick this thing up a notch, and then distribute it over platforms like Rumble, Kick, you know, all of the ones that I can't think of right now. all TikTok, Twitch, all right, where all the kids are. All right. this was fun. So, awesome. Thanks for watching. Rock on, Kristi Noem. Rock on Ice. Greg Bovino. For all of the people that I'm seeing on the news. My mind goes blank. Anyways, keep up the great work. We'll see you soon. See you tomorrow. Au revoir.